How you doing? This is Joe Galindo, and this is my week 5 proof video. This week, to start off, we were required to run either PowerShell or command prompt to show the active listening services or in what ports they're listening through. So I decided to use Windows PowerShell using the netstat -8 no-p TCP to display individually which each port and what PID they are, which PID is using these ports. So first port that I wanted to go over is 5985. 5985 port is used by IT admins to run PowerShell or command prompt remotely from computer to computer. So if I wanted to run a command or PowerShell from one server to another, this is the port that would be listening for that command. The other port that I decided was the one right below it, 9389, and this is where this port actually listens to PowerShell modules. So there's modules that you can run from PowerShell to connect remotely to servers. And for example, if I'm in my desk at work and I need to run PowerShell commands for the Exchange or Active Directory, I could run that PowerShell module from my computer, and it would remotely run these scripts and apply them to whatever server I connect to. And this is the port that listens to them. Now the PID for 5985 is right here, as we can see, port 4. So in Task Manager, port 4, that is the system, actually the Windows or the operating system that is listening. And the other 9389 is port 2724, and this is, I believe, the Active Directory. Yeah, Microsoft Active Directory web services actually that uses this port in order to and this is what the protocol, which service the protocol is running from. Now the next thing was actually to display services that are running and especially or specifically services that are network based. So I decided to go with the first one that I saw was this network store interface service. This one tells the computer which interface is actually plugged in, and it tells applications on the server which interface to get its protocol or to get its instructions on how to connect to the internet. For example, if I unplug it and I'm hardwired through an Ethernet cable and decide to go Wi-Fi, this service would tell the applications that have gone from hardwire Ethernet to Wi-Fi. The next one was actually DHCP. This was one that I actually thought about when they first mentioned. So I wanted to go with this one because I've used it before. DHCP, of course, assigns IP address either dynamically, which this is automatically as soon as a computer connects. DHCP server will listen for it and then assign it an IP address according to the scope, of course, that is configured. Now, if you want to do it manually, we could also create another scope on this DHCP client and tell it to, according either to device or devices inside of a group, as soon as they connect, and then they would receive the assigned IP address. Of course, it's used through the DHCP client and the DNS server. Next is the firewall. So we were required to create an inbound and outbound rule through the Windows Defender firewall. Here you can see, well, first of all, if I want to disable this rule, I can just right click and then go to disable. Show you the properties, the name, and that it allows connections, the type of protocol, which is TCP, and the local port, which is 50,000. Next, the outbound rule, same here. Right click to disable the rule if I want. The name, again, 50,000. It allows connections. Again, the protocol type is TCP, and it is 50,000 as requested in the instructions. Next is a task scheduler. Let me go to task schedule. Task scheduler. I decided to go and actually create a task to open PowerShell. PowerShell as whenever I start up. And so I see here, created the trigger to run at logon, and I told it to open it from this location. I actually wanted to run the PowerShell ISE instead of just the normal PowerShell. So real quick, let me run it manually. And it should open. As you can see, it opened. So this task schedule works. So this is my approved video for week 5. I hope you enjoy it. And until next week.